Hi everyone and welcome back to Maths and Physics with Mr. Simons. Today's lesson on statistics, grade 11. Look at the fourth variation of 5, where we give you an ogive, or we want you to draw ogive, given a histogram, right? So, say the speed of 55 cars passing through a certain section of a road are monitored for 1 hour. Speed limit on this section of road is 60 kilometers per hour. A histogram is drawn to represent the data. So there they have frequency on the y-axis, speed in kilometers, start by 20, they end by 100. Right? Identify the modal class of the data. So this is the same as asking mode. The only problem is we're working with intervals, therefore we say modal class. Use the histogram to complete the cumulative frequency column in the table on diagram sheet 1. 2.2.2, draw an ogive of the above data on the grid on diagram sheet 1. Then 2.3, the traffic department sends speeding fines to all motorists whose speeds exceeds 66 kilometers per hour. Estimate the number of motorists who receive a speeding fine. Right, so first question, identify the modal class of the data. Right, so there if we look, the highest column is here between 50 and 60 and it's 17. So therefore my modal class X greater than 50, less or equal to 60, 1 mark. That is for my modal class. Right, now use the histogram to complete the cumulative frequency column in the table on diagram sheet 1. Right, so generally we would have given you class, frequency and cumulative frequency. I've added a column coordinates. Right, so if you look at the frequency, so there 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, etc. Right, frequency 1, there frequency 7, frequency 13, between 40 and 50, 50 to 60, frequency 17, between 60 and 70, frequency is 9, between 70 and 80, my frequency was 5, between 80 and 90, 2, and then we had one speed freak here, 90 to 100. Right, remember this is speed. Right, so that is taken there. So there I assume you know how I got these intervals using the table at the bottom. So greater than 20, less or equal to 30. Greater than 30, less or equal to 40. Greater than 40, and so we've continued, right? Now for cumulative frequency, 1 plus 7 should give me 8. Right, so there, cumulative frequency, I'm adding, so 1 plus 7 gives me 8. 8 plus 13 would give me 21. 21 plus 17 would give me 38. Right, 38 plus 9 would give me 47. 47 plus 5 would give me 52. 52 plus 2 would give me 54. And 54 plus 1 gives me 55. So all in all, we were looking at 55 motorists, right? Now for my coordinates, remember, for coordinates, the graph must be grounded. So there, x it's starting by 20 and the y value is always 0. So if I draw a ogive, yeah, this graph would be grounded at 20 and 0. After that, there that would be 30 and 1, 40 and 8. So let's see, there's 30, my x value, 1 from my cumulative frequency. Yeah, it will be 40 and 8, 50 and 21, going in that order. So there's 40 and 8, 50 and 21, 60 and 38, 70 and 47, 80 and 52, 90 and 54, 100 and 55. Right, so there's my coordinates. Right, if we look at the next question, draw ogive of the above data on the grid on the diagram sheet 1. So there, remember my coordinates, is what I have, that's what I found. Now to plot, at 20 and 0, you see my graph is grounded at 20 and 0. Next point, 30 and 1. Then I have 40 and 8. And then we have 50 and 21. 60 and 38, so there if I go to 60, I have 60 and 38, 70 and 47, so 70 and 47, 80 and 52, so 80 and 52, 90 and 54, and then 155 there on the top. So there I've plotted my cumulative frequency graph for Ogive, and my y-axis will always say cumulative frequency. Very important. Assume you see I've drawn to scale, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Same with the x-axis, 10, 20, 30, 40. That's easy. There you can see the increase by tens. Right? Please ensure you draw to scale. Right? Now they say the traffic department sends speeding fines to all motorists whose speed exceeds 66 kilometers per hour. So I go to the graph, there's my speed in kilometers, there's 66 kilometers per hour. I draw up and I join. They're sending to everyone driving faster than that, so it's the people on the right hand side here or there above. Right, so if we look there, we know that part ends by 55, 55 minus whatever we got here. So that looks like 41, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so 42, 44. Some of you would have 45, some of you would even get 46. Right, so there, 55, which is the end point there, minus 44. They say I must accept 43 to 45, so those are the only ranges they're accepting. So there about 11 motorists drove faster than 66 kilometers per hour, and they got speeding fines. Right, so I hope you understand. I wish you nothing but the best. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice maths, the better you become, the easier it becomes, the more confident you become, the smarter you become in everything you do. Practice. Continue doing so. God bless. Bye.